One of my favorite heroes in the game. I absolutely love her, and I'm so happy they gave her a stat boost. She is relevant again. She was already relevant. Now she's back to just chef's kiss. Let's get to it.
There is a difference between you and me. We both looked into the abyss. But when it looked back at us, you blinked.
Hi guys, I'm Gravy here, and this is a DC Legends video. In this video, I'm going to go in depth on Donna Troy, one of my favorite heroes in this game. Absolutely love her because of one ability, like she's just nuts good. And she got a stat boost, so now that brings her back into relevance as a taunter. So I absolutely love Donna Troy. Bias all the way out there, all right? So first things first, I love this skin a lot more. Just did the verses. And I looked at this skin and didn't even like take a second. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'll stick to this one. And to put this, just for you guys who don't know, she's a taunter. So usually I take my taunters to level 80, 11, just because if they're tankier. It helps them with survivability. In fact, I think I need to do that with Power Girl if I haven't done that already. So I typically do that. I did that before her stat boost because I was wanting her so bad to be like, for me to be able to use her. And I did find a place for me to use her in Nightmare Campaign whenever I would get stuck. However, I would have to skip using her A2 and do it manually because I was really just trying to use the multiverse presence. But now I can kind of use her as a taunter again, and I'll explain it kind of later. But let's just get into her kit. So, roundhouse kick. Damage to an enemy, 20% chance to stun, 35% chance to use roundhouse kick again. I'm breezing over these a little bit faster because I kind of went into them a little bit more than I expected to in the verses, but that 20% stun does not happen very often. It does not feel like it's 20% of the time. 35% chance to use roundhouse kick doesn't seem to happen that often as well. And actually 20% might be the perfect number. This is probably why I don't like to gamble. 20% chance sounds like a lot. It's not, bruh. Amazonian Challenge. Gain taunt and apply one awareness to the whole team. Use Amazonian Challenge at the beginning of battle. Sets cooldown to 2. We love to see that, and I did take that. Now before, and I mentioned this before, I wasn't using the A2 when I was using her in Nightmare Campaign or anything, but now I'm not afraid to use the A2 anymore. Downward Strike. Damage to an enemy, 60% chance to stun, plus 30% chance to stun if all allies have 4+ buffs. This I said before as well. I thought that was if she had taunt, then it would be a plus 30% chance. I was completely wrong for I don't know how many years. Also, I did screw up her kit when I first had her, but yeah, I thought it was when she had a taunt, it was plus 30% chance. It's only 4 buffs. If you have certain leads, in fact, most leads, you're gonna have 4+ buffs at the beginning of battle. So you should be good to go. Swift Retribution. Each time an enemy damages an ally, Donna Troy gains 20% turn meter. 40% chance to counter with roundhouse kick when Donna Troy gets hit. That 40% chance doesn't seem like it happens that often, unless I'm just not paying that much attention. And it did happen a little bit when I was playing. I'm gonna go through the videos and try to pay close attention to that. When she gets hit, does she retaliate? But it does not seem to happen at a 40% clip, for me at least. Passive ability on multiverse presence, the best, second best. I don't know. What's the best ability in the game? You tell me. This one ranks in the top 5 for me. I want to say number 1, but I think Lex's passive ability does better. So I'm going to say Lex's ability, the one where I can't remember the name. I think it's like nanotech healing, nanotech something or another. That ability on his passive where what he does is he gives you like heal, turn meter, intelligence, and all that blah, 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 blah. That one is probably better than this one, but then after that, I think this might be the best ability in the game. At the end of each teammate's turn, if teammate has 4+ buffs, runner with buffs, not against Wonder Girl, purge 2 buffs, apply 20% turn meter, and reduce cooldown by 1 on all abilities. Also apply awareness, so you guys know that applying awareness, it does not work on her. This ability does not work on her, it only works on teammates. I would love for it to work on her, however, that might make her OP. I'm not entirely sure. So, that is her kit. Let's get to the videos. So, as normal, final node, chapter 8, heroic campaign. We're taking her in, and now I gotta double check how long this goes. I don't think it goes actually that long. She, I thought would do a lot better. I do love her animations. I thought she would do a lot better in this, but that's because I did not take into account her kit properly. Now, usually support tunes do a much better job in these battles, like solo, because they heal themselves, they give themselves shield, etc., etc. She doesn't do any of that stuff. She doesn't even give herself awareness that well. So like when, and now I have to pay attention to something too, because I thought I saw at one point where an awareness just fell off. But she gives herself awareness, but she doesn't do a great job of it. She doesn't buff herself, not really at all. All she does is give herself taunt and one awareness. So she is essentially not that strong. She can't even get the stun on her own A3 because she won't have over 4 buffs at any point. So I thought that she would be able to get through this whole thing without a problem because she would end up with a button. I don't know where that thought came from in my mind that she was just going to be able to survive it all like most supports do and just take forever getting through it. No, because it's only one awareness on herself. She's not transferring debuff to somebody else. She's not giving herself damage immunity or death immunity or anything like that. So this was not nearly the easy task that I thought it would be, as you guys are seeing right now. Like, she's struggling to do damage on Necron, who is a positive affinity matchup for her. So in case it wasn't clear by now, you are not bringing her for damage. Now in this battle, we did luck up a couple times by that. Doing the stun, that helped a lot on the roundhouse thing, on the roundhouse kick. Her stunning him is why she did not die. She should have. It's touch and go if she would have made it or not, and she should not have made it there. Now this is a long battle. You're not gonna see the whole thing. This is Nightmare Campaign. I can't remember the node. It might have been the last node actually. I'm not sure. You can see enemy power 63,000. So I think this was the last node. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I'll find out at the end. But in any case, so this is what I would run in Nightmare Campaign, and it's basically because Barda's gonna protect us. She is our main protector, but she's also giving everyone a crap ton of buffs. All those buffs that we're getting, not only does it help with healage on the rest of the team, as I'm having to do this manually, not only is it helping with healage on the team, and Q, I'm so scared of question. Not only help with survivability on all the team, but it's going to change that awareness. It's going to change those buffs into awareness, reduce the current down on their abilities by 1, so Spectre can get to his AoE attack even more often, so Barda can get to her stun or her taunt even more often, so Lex can get to his A3 even more often. Like, she's giving them the turn meter as well as she changes. Like, it's just so, it works so well. And so the main reason that I wanted to show this was not for the beginning of the battle. As you can see, we are all overhealed. Everyone has multiple awareness except for her. And because Barda's gonna be the taunter and Barda's gonna get a good bit of attention, she's gonna use her A2 again and end up with a couple of awareness by the end of it all. So now let's just go ahead and skip forward on this a bit. Ooh, so we just finished that wave. And actually, because Spectre starts getting stupid. Like, he starts getting really, really stupid. All right, so this is, actually, this is still wave 1. All right, we are 3 minutes deep, still wave 1. His AoE attack still isn't taking him out, but look at how much awareness he has. That's not just him stacking his own awareness, that's her giving awareness too, because look how much awareness that Lex has, okay? Still on wave 1. Barda has a couple of awareness there, but that's because she's the taunter. So she is getting the awareness taken away from her on a pretty regular basis, but because she has the awareness, it's protecting her overheal, basically. So it's overkill. Really, like what I used to do when I had like super hard times and when Donna Troy wasn't this great, what I would really do is put Donna Troy in, knowing she was probably not going to make it past the first wave, and waiting until like Spectre had that much awareness, then everybody could die, because by the time you get past 400 awareness that are sitting on top of him, what you gonna do? You're gonna be dead by that point. It doesn't matter. So yeah, like it's such a good ability. So let's just go ahead and skip a little bit forward. So you can see, look at all the awareness on Lex. Look at the awareness on Barda, and she's a taunter. Look at the awareness on Spectre. Donna Troy still only has 1, but she doesn't need it. Look at all the stamina ups on her. Even if you hit her, you're not gonna do much to her. Oh, so good in so many ways. Just setting up Spectre to do that damage. Love to see it. Only time I'm happy when Spectre's around is for Nightmare. Oh yeah, that was the last one. That was the last one. So in this one, we have, Now, here's why I like using Poison Ivy, and I think I used her a couple times in this. I like using Poison Ivy because she copies buffs and moves them to everyone on the team. If I have Donna Troy giving awareness out, and then I use Poison Ivy to copy the awareness and spread to the rest of the team, that's just helping us with our tankiness. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. We clearly have Aquaman there for Black Flash. We have Barda there for protection and to give out more buffs so that those buffs can get changed into awareness. It's kind of, I'm not entirely like happy with that, because once you get the like all of the buffs from Barda, then when Poison Ivy goes to copy, sometimes she doesn't copy the awareness, which can be obnoxious, but it is what it is. I guess that's a first world argument, right? So in any case, we give the taunt over to Barda. Wondering why I didn't do it for Donna Troy, but that's okay, we're still gonna manage. Barda, go ahead and give out all of those buffs so we can change all those buffs into awareness. We love to see it. Reduce our cooldowns on all of our abilities. Give us turn meter up. Like Aquaman needs any more turn meter, but let's give him some more. Gonna copy some of the awareness. Are we going to? Or are we just gonna try to take out? I thought we were gonna try. Ooh. What? Oh, I think I might have been toying around a little bit. Maybe got a little bit too cocky there. But in any case, let's go ahead and try to stun Spectre. Hey guys, we're playing a dangerous game right now. Can we get Spectre up out the paint? Come on. What was I doing? I must have been half asleep when I was playing this game. I must have been. You go ahead and give that taunt out, or you're gonna go ahead and copy some awareness. Copy some awareness from Aquaman over to Barda. We love to see it. Then give even more awareness on the A2. We love to see it. Had a little bit of an interruption there. Sorry guys. Back to our previously scheduled program. So right now, I mean, honestly, I didn't even have to really go back for that. You guys see what's happening. You see what the business is. Everybody has their awareness up. Everybody using their abilities. Look at how many times cross-pollinate even comes up as an option. Look at the A2 just always there. Come on. All right, so let's get into the stats. I'll be right back. Here we are, DC Legends Toolkit, going over her stats. And I believe these are since the stat boost, right? So her speed is 111. She is slow. She is very, very slow. HP is up to 8th, now tied. We love to see it. She's our taunter. Strength, 58. Intelligence, 95. On the low end, however, a lot of special damage tunes are energy based, so that might not be a big deal. Agility is 154. Don't like to see that at all. So physical damage tunes can do something to her, and there are a lot of like, oh, there's a lot of red. There's a lot of red physical damage tunes. That might be, well, and honestly, you probably wouldn't bring her in against reds anyway as the taunter, but still, awa. Stamina's 9th, we love to see it. Crit chance is 129th. She's 22%. You're not bringing her for damage anyway. 56 on crit value. Again, you're not bringing her for damage, so it doesn't matter that much. Overall, I like seeing the HP is up. I like seeing the stamina's up. I hate that the agility is down that low. And the intelligence, of course, I would love that to be higher, so she'd be better against special damage tunes. But overall, I mean, I wish the speed was higher. But this is a tune that I love. So, of course, I'm going to be biased about what I want her kit to look like. And, of course, I want it to be, like, the best in Maker God mode. So, like, yeah, I get it. I do like seeing the HP being back up there. I do like seeing the stamina being back up there. But that agility and that intelligence really does bother me. So, in any case, let's get back to the videos. So, this is me going against a 42K team, determined to try to use the Poison Ivy, copy the awareness over. We have Etrigan in as our damage dealer. We have Lex there for additional support for overheals, intelligence ups, turn meter, all that jazz. So hopefully this will help us with survivability. Really, this is, I mean, all of it is really for multiverse presence, if I'm being real. She's going to be the taunter to protect us because we do have the only negative affinity matchup she has there is the penguin. So we're gonna try to keep the penguin off of her, and hopefully we should be good to go. Or, you know, in that situation, we should be good to go. So let's put the taunt back over there on Donna Troy so we can go ahead and get some healage up. Or no, I copied. I'm surprised I did that. I feel like I should have used the taunt there. Anyway, we stun Captain Atom. We love to see it. Captain Atom was a problem for me. He is, I think, RB5. And I know this because I went at this team several times and tried to find different compositions for it. He's RB5, and he was just refusing to die. And every time you would touch him, he would go off and give the reduced turn meter and the bleeds and the disease and the doom and all that other stuff that he gives. Like, it was a nightmare. But he's out of the paint right now. Hopefully, we can go ahead and change some of these buffs into awareness, get us a little bit tankier, transferring more buffs. I'm really wishing that, see, and the awareness isn't really sticking out there right now, but if we can get a couple of awareness out there, then we should be able to copy those over and make us even tankier. However, it looks like we have this well in hand, like well in hand. So, boom, cheat us up out the paint. Go ahead and get some healage out. Because I think I still, well, probably not. A lot of time, like there was one other time I was playing against this specific composition and I had beaten everybody, but I didn't realize that all of them had Doom. And so there was one tune left and all of my tunes just one by one fall down. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Thanks, Captain Adam. Just a lasting legacy there. So in any case, this is all pretty much wrapped up, right? We're good to go here. Come on. I don't even know why I kept playing this manual. I should have went ahead and went, please, another 45 seconds. Let's go ahead and wrap this up and move on to the next battle. You guys knew how this was gonna end. Not a whole lot of awareness out there. Really not. I was wanting to get more awareness out there. But the other plus is the ability to reduce, this team, is the ability to reduce the ability to reduce others' abilities by 1 cooldown. So now we have Adam here to deal with Spectre. Here's the thing. Adam is so underrated. I used his A1 to one-shot Spectre in this composition like a couple times. And I went back and like retreated from the battle because I was trying to do something very, very specific to this. But yeah, if he is pretty damn good against Spectre. Like pretty good, pretty good. Aquaman's clearly there to deal with Black Flash, and I put in Riddler just to double punish them for the Black Flash thing. So hopefully we get a lot of agility ups or agility downs out there, a lot of intelligence downs out there, neutering them basically. So yeah, get the taunt up, get the awareness up. Lady Shiva ignores that, but that was expected. Lady Shiva isn't really doing much damage, so we're not too worried about it. Go ahead and get some of that turn meter up going. And then let's go ahead and attack Spectre, stun him. Love to see it with all the, and now here's the funny part too. I was able to take, and now to be fair, he did get some empowered strength ups at the time from the enemy team buffing. And his A1 hits like a truck when you do that. So he didn't have any empowered strength ups there. That's probably why he didn't one shot. But we got Donna Troy taking care of business for us. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Go ahead and get Aquaman to turn in that turn meter up. It's always there. It's always there. Why? Because the cooldown is being reduced by 1 every single time. So it's always there. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Boom. And then what's there again? Oh, it's A2. Want to give everybody turn meter again? Oh yeah, sure, why not? Love to see. So if you couldn't tell, I recommend putting resources into Donna Troy, as many as frickin' possible. She is one of the best tunes in the game. She was before the rework, giving her like devastating limitations at that time, or not the rework, the stat boost. Now with the stat boost, she is back to being incredible and a legitimate taunter. Is she the best taunter in the game? From a taunting standpoint, no. From everything else that she does passively, I'm leaning towards yes. It's like her, Superman, and Barda, basically. So, yeah. Oh, wow. And then this team. I did a lot with Barda. This video is going to be, I did a lot with Barda. And this was to illustrate something specific. I was using Donna Troy and Jesse Quick in my free-to-play account because of the reduction of the cooldowns, right? And so basically, whenever I had Jesse Quick, she was up. She had a bunch of buffs, and so then she was always changing them to awareness, always getting the turn meter up, always getting a reduction of cooldown on her abilities, which meant that she was never using her A1. She was only using her A3 and her A2. And actually, I'm kind of glad that I did this because it brought up something as well. During Nightmare campaign, there was a certain point where I was going to use Disease as the damage dealer. And so I was going to use Poison Ivy for that because she was going to run support and heal. She was going to toss out Disease on her A1. You know what's up, all good. However, because of Donna Troy's multiverse presence, it never got to her A1. She was only doing A2, A3, A2, A3. Plus, the toxic transfer was reducing the cooldown of the cross-pollination on poison ivy a lot as well. So she was never getting to her A1, so the disease wouldn't work until I did it manually and stopped doing the A2 and A3 and just kept doing the A1, and then finally we got past them. But it was like, I'm putting just a quick in now so you can see she's not going to use her A1. Well, Darkseid's making her use her A1, but you get my point. Like, she's not going to use the A1 on her own turn because Donna Troy keeps reducing her turn meter. Absolutely love to see it. So in any case, I drop these latest videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, subscribe and hit dislike. I'm okay with that as well. If you can't tell, I'm tired. It is late at night here. There's my girl, Donna Troy. Thank you guys for watching all the way through. Buy me a coffee. Help support the channel. Oh, I am so tired right now. But still so happy. Thanks again for watching all the way through. See you guys next time.